Hey guys, this is Letters to Johan 142. This one's called Pendulating Everything. Dear Ewan, have you ever heard the way we do anything is the way we do everything? And pendulation is alternating between regulation and dysregulation. I'm not sure what I'm getting at. I see myself on a set of monkey bars as moments. In some way, I actually forget about the fact that there was a monkey bar I came from, and also forget that there will be a next monkey bar. I'm thinking of my date last night and this other guy I just met. My fingers are on the keyboard, and I can remember making out with the guy I took to comedy. I want to fly to Atlanta and meet the guy I just met online. The things he said he would do with me. And then my fingers tingle in quite an interesting way. Angst is the word I would have used in the past. I could call it aliveness now, but that feels too sanitized. I quit vaping and I'm using these little nicotine packets, and it's boring. Angst liveness. You're not taking its rightness, you're taking its energy, I told myself 4 days ago. There's been a writing block. I'm swinging from angst to angst. Writer's block means I'm about to write something awesome. Surrender is like jumping off of a cliff until it's like finding portals to other worlds, until it's like monkey bars. A great rightness settles upon me. The angst liveness lives me from one moment to one moment. It stewards my buckets of meaning water. I hate that sentence, but a sensation arrives on me like enlightenment is spilling in my mind. Somehow I'm stable in heaven. If the cost of heaven was angst, would anyone pay it? If the cost of heaven was angst, would anyone ever intuit what kind of quarters this machine takes? The way we do anything is the way we do everything is a tadpole. The frog is, it's all one thing. Constantly giving ourselves demerits and gold stars only to find ourselves in a new moment wondering where all this karma came from is stupid, and it's distracting. The meaning water from all those successes and failures is spilled as the dog of my mind sees the next squirrel it's not going to catch. The normal order of things is want something, move toward it, get it or don't, and then feel something about it. The normal order is the first hypnosis into story. I do have to perceive time, I think, but the insisting sequence is a little pushy. I just felt the writer's block again, and then I grabbed my phone to play a game and then stopped. I love hate asceticism, so I almost go to pick it back up. Here we are, Angstville. I'm tired of doing the opposite. I'm tired of making the right choice. I feel a craving to eat a ton of food. I look over and see three lady grackles sitting on a branch. I've included so much dysregulation into my body, and I wonder, does my brain only have frames for making this much energy a problem? Gym, go to the gym. Soon. So much is telling me to find 4 cinnamon rolls, and I don't really like sweets. I'm explicitly naming what's dysregulating, and notice the regulation is in every act of faith. Every nanosecond I stay in the angst is giving me something. My best approximation, because it's so subtle, there's a voice that's pointing at me. It says, yes, plus, and that's not you either. I am the most basic mofo and I'm having the most amazing experience. Yes, you're alive and that's not you either. So you're free. My date last night told me he wanted to try monogamy as all the other shapes hadn't worked for him. I almost had a brownout as I'm clearly not in monogamy mode, but then I just named it and named that I thought it was cool that he was doing what he wanted. And God, I can feel how good it would be to make a friend like him. My fingertips feel powerful. The angst is coalescing in them. I am imagining they're the densest fingertips ever. They look like fingers, but they're made out of neutron stars. We pendulate to carry regulation into dysregulation, to blend the mundane and the passionate, and to reverse the order and ask the rivers to flow uphill. My amygdala is demanding its existence. That I can move is regulating. That I can move past my story is regulating. That I can recognize that not having isn't objectively wrong is regulating. Recognizing is seeing the portal. Moving is swinging forward. I'm allowed to accept the energy of getting pissed off as who I need to be at that moment before I wonder how relevant my version of the story is to happiness. Does that make sense? First, I'm supposed to ask, am I projecting or am I right? Then I'm supposed to wonder why knowing that would matter. Then I'm supposed to dig into my anger and make it look better or frame it as necessary, at minimum showing that something is important to me. But my life is important to me. My existence is important to me. I'm tired of rain dances before I'm allowed to feel my sopping wetness. I can trust the anger before I ever know its use. I can slide into the next moment knowing that anger is a vestigial word and my body non-linearly knew what charge the world was calling forth from me. No one needs to know that in a different world, I called it frustration. I owe Caesar nothing. I feel my body on fire and think, I'm a being that can feel this much intensity. If responsibility is my ability to respond, then possibility just found a new tumescence. It's counterintuitive to call fury presence. It's counterintuitive to call rage peace. I stay with the rage. It's indistinguishable from ecstasy. And I'm asking, why don't I call this ecstasy? It's too sanitized. I snarl like a mother wolf telling her sharp-toothed pups to get back. I'm getting up now to go to the gym. I'm going to put my workout clothes on with rage. I'm going to see if Jay will go with me, and if he says no, it will be like drinking wine before noon. If he says yes, it's cake without a birthday. Decadence and lack are merging now. Disappointment is a meditation bell of aliveness. It's all one monkey bar, and its phenomenology seen through time looks like swinging. This is a hard letter to end. I just played my little phone game and lost to some guy on the other side of the world. Arg, my mind was taught to say. I'm going to put my socks on now and go to the gym. I will fail, and it will feel like picking up God, snarling with love. Mike.